Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is wisdom number 2. How is everyone doing? Hello. So basically, this is part of the series that I'll be doing. It's about these are the wisdoms of Ataullah Assakandary, and it's from the book of wisdom. It's a collection of 264 aphorisms, and today we're doing the second one, inshallah. So I won't be doing a lot of explanation per se, but I'll just be reading and maybe a bit of context, just a short explanation, because some of them are very kind of deep in the meaning and they will take a long time, but just like I'll try to give an example of our current situation and make them relevant. So wisdom number 2, he says, إرادتك التجريد مع إقامة الله لك في الأسباب من الشهوة الخفية، وإرادتك الأسباب مع إقامة الله لك في التجريد انحطاط عن الهمة العالية. So he's saying your desire for isolation, even though God has put you in the world to gain a living, is a hidden passion. It's part of the ego. And your desire to gain a living, even though Allah has put you in isolation, he says, it's a come down from lofty aspirations. It's a degradation of your vigor attic. So when you, for example, if you're gonna put this in a context, so basically, if you take our current situation, because isolation, the word isolation is used there, so if your job at this time is to work, that's where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined you. There are very few kind of jobs that are that require from people to go out and do them, and if that's the kind of job that you're doing, so you desire not to do that job or to be in a different job because of the calamity that is hitting our world, is part of the hidden passion, it's part of the ego. It might not be a very good example, but this is remember, this is part of the spiritual kind of journey that this man is trying to teach us about. It's not primarily related, it's not necessarily a typical worldly kind of approach that he has. So it's more of a spiritual, so it's about being content, it's about being seeing life as a journey rather than just like a world where we just fulfill our desires, and vice versa. If you are unable to go and do your job, and if you love that job, because for example, if you are an imam, for example, if you are a community leader, if you are a pastor and you lead prayers, if you are an imam, if you lead prayers every Jummah, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined us, or has destined those people who do these kind of jobs and they love their jobs, to stay at home, to isolate. So you desire to do that job is actually contradictory to the message of the journey, to the objective of the journey that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined you to do. So for you to kind of like, okay, I wish I had led this congregation. I wish I was able to do my job at this time, but I'm self-isolating. So your desire becomes actually um, a come down from the love expressions that you should have, because you should be content with whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. So this is kind of very much of a spiritual kind of trajectory that we're going into, and we shouldn't be looking at it from a different perspective, from a just very materialistic perspective, because the whole book is about spirituality. This is for today. If you have any comments or anything, just write them down. We'll be following this book, Wisdom by Wisdom, every night, inshallah. 264 nights. This is the second one. 262 to go, inshallah. And so that's all for today. Have a good night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.